Years and years. I first came to Kinhaven in 1955 because my brother was a student here. My first concert at Kinhaven was watching my brother perform, can you believe it, in the roof of the under the roof of the barn. The kid, having all families in the room, the kids had to be all tuning up downstairs, in the sleeping quarters immediately underneath. They couldn't hear the concert except through the floor.
I'm here.
Well, actually, that 1955 time, there were 3 or 4 of us who were older siblings of the kids, and I remember 5 of us went to the garden house, and I was on second violin, and I played the Mozart G minor viola quintet for the first time in my life. That was great. I've never forgot that. Then, when I graduated from college in 1961, David Dushkin hired me to be the other violin teacher on the faculty with Mary Jane Metcalf in her first summer as a professional violin teacher. I was definitely in the category of the underpaid amateur, which seemed it worked out fine. It was a wonderful summer. I came back in 1962 for another summer. There's nothing better than doing chamber music and doing chamber music in a context where you get serious coaching from people who know the literature, and it's all done. What makes Kinhaven work so well? It's all done in a spirit of music is first. You're playing music with your friends. What could be better? The deepest ethical message of Kinhaven is that you do your best work when you do it cooperatively with your friends. In the late 80s, I was offered a slot on the Kinhaven board and was happy to take it. And what I remember was being invited to a fundraising meeting. Well, if there's anything that I thought in my life I would never have any interest in, was doing fundraising. But I was curious because obviously fundraising matters. And what came out of that meeting was I discovered, fundraising is all right. It's just raising money for what you care about. What could you care about more than the entire experience of being a student at Kinhaven? This is actually carried over later in my life because we started in the 90s having the adult chamber music workshop, and I've been coming to most of the sessions of that workshop. So I've had the benefit of all the good coaching and performing experience as an adult that one gets as a youngster. And we've had a successful piano 4-hands workshop as well. Again, the cooperative playing model. In the early 90s, I went on to become president of the board, and that was when we had to purchase the property. So we had a very strong fundraising appeal. Please give so Kinhaven can continue. That was a powerful message, and people responded. It was wonderful. Nice question. Kinhaven back when was really David Dushkin. David had this very clear idea that collaborative music making is what everybody should do, but it was done at a pretty modest level. The average age in the 1950s was maybe 11. It was really a super junior session compared to today. But David's vision was absolutely the right vision, and while today the technical expertise of the students and the faculty, a full-scale professional faculty, is so much better music making than we ever had before in terms of what you could call the professionalism of the sound. But the spirit is identical, and what everybody says who was there in the old days or in the middle years, if we may call it that, to the present, is Kinhaven is just the same.
And what are your hopes for its future?
Go forever. Tony and Debbie are doing a great job. I love coming back to Kinhaven every summer.
Great.